Hey folks, I'm your host A2K. Welcome back. It's Wednesday. I figured we'd switch it up a bit. I know we're running a little bit late, but that's okay. I figured we'd switch it up today. Do some new DLC on American Truck Simulator. The state of Missouri has come out, so there is an event going on for this state. So apparently, if we complete 12 deliveries, we get some goodies and stuff like that. So we're gonna kick in on that and try that tonight, and relax, chill out, and have a good time, and we'll go from there. But without further ado, let's get this going. Okay, there we go. I think we're good to go. Awesome sauce. Okay. So we've got to go from, I think we have to finish in these, or do we have to start? To or from. Okay. So potentially we could do 6 runs, but they have to be at least 100 miles each. Okay. So external contract, external market. Okay. They have to be 100 kilometers and only in the state of Missouri. Okay. No problem. So external contracts. And let's see here. Bada boom, 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 boom. No. Let's see here. Goes to St. Louis. Let's see for distance. Destination. Can we have destination, or is it route length? That might be the longest route. Yeah, I think that's longest. Try shortest route. Okay, that's 83. We can't do that. 84, no. Kansas City, no. Oh, hold on. We might actually have a contract here. There we go. We can take this one. All right, we'll take this one. Get this going. All right. We'll go and we'll pick up everything. Bada bing bong. So we'll see how this state shakes out. Glad this is kind of like external contracts versus I guess like the standard event ones, because I think this one will be able to like just go to town on speed. Which will be nice, because then we can just kind of zoom along. Graphically, this just looks nice. A lot of twists and turns just to get to this contract. I think I... Oh, okay. Is it in here? Did I pass it? Where's the job pickup? Or did I take a wrong turn, or... I think maybe I did. No, but it's telling me to go back here. Now it's telling me to go here. Okay. Well, is it like above? Am I missing something? Interesting. I wonder if it, like, there's... Oh, okay, I see where it is now. In the mountain. No wonder why. Okay. I was like, wait a minute, why am I not finding this contract? No wonder why. Interesting. This is definitely an interesting setup. Okay, there we go. the exit. Okay. I have to admit, this is pretty freaky. Never had a delivery inside of a mountain before. And I guess it was the first time for everything. So this will knock off.
Know your role and shut your mouth because the people's champ is ready to talk.
Yeah, buddy. What's going on, Life Gaming? This run will knock 2 locations off the 12 that we need total. So, be interesting. Still odd that your pickup is inside the mountain. So I could imagine, like, if you were delivering there, you'd be dropping off inside of a mountain, which is an odd delivery start and finish point, but unique, cool. I like it. It's different. Hey, hey, hey. So I figured out potentially, let's segue onto a different topic here. I potentially figured out what the issue was the other day with the stream. Didn't know you were going to be on here. I've not even started it yet. I was debating it. I wasn't feeling great. Like literally an hour before I started, like a half an hour before my scheduled time to start, I was not feeling it. And then I'm like, okay, let me just lay down for a bit, have a bite to eat, and then just try to, relax a bit. Like, I still don't feel like 100%, but, I felt well enough that I'm like, okay, I can get on and put on a stream. Like I missed so many already because of my ISP issues. I'm like, okay, well, I'm like, I kind of had to. I felt obliged to do so, like it was a necessity. But yeah, here we are. Glad you're feeling a bit better. Well, thank you. So apparently I'm not the only one who had a similar issue with their stream the last time. Literally, like, the amount of different streamers I've come across that have said they've had similar issues was surprising. And what I think it boils down to is NVIDIA drivers. I know there's a thing with Gamers Nexus right now. Steve Burke put out a video about it. I haven't had a chance to delve into it, but from the gist of it is the issues that people are having seems to be stemming from a driver issue. So that would explain why the graphical issues were showing up, and just all the issues people have just been having with their PCs in general. So yeah. And then today, I seen some news was breaking that it's not just NVIDIA that's got, fake frame issues. Apparently AMD's now been caught in it, and I'm like, come on, guys. I'm like, you just had one job. You had one job. You were killing it. Your 9070 XT was just killing it. And then that hits with the FSR. And they were showing the differences between FSR 3.1 and 4. And I'm like, oh, come on. Like, you're killing me. Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. But, yeah. So, anyhow, before I go into scroll mode tangent, yeah. So, apparently I wasn't the only one with the encoder, just going, because there was a big, relatively big World of Tanks streamer that I know. He had, I think it was in excess of 1,000, almost 2,000, anywhere between 1,000 and 2,000 people watching, and his stream just went, and I'm like, oh. Like, I've experienced what that's like, having that many people watching, and it's just like, it's a dream, honestly. Like, very few people get to experience that, and I have to count myself as one of the few that have been blessed with that at least once in their life. And it's, yeah, I get why, like, to some degree, I get why famous people go off on these weird kind of things, because you go from being on, like, top of the world, like, imagine, like, performing in front of 50,000 people, to, like, nothing. So, yeah, I get it to some extent. Am I going to go off in some crazy bender? No, but, I get it. What are you doing, normal or World of Trucks? Normal. You after thought I paused the update. No, I'm doing normal. I did all the game updates for this, but as far as the graphics driver update, yeah, I would look into it before. If you've got an NVIDIA card and you haven't put the newest, I think it wasn't one in April, I think it was the last one in March. If you haven't put that update on, yeah, which is weird for, like, gaming. I hadn't noticed any issues until literally that stream. So it was just odd. So I don't know if it was the game, and maybe we were pushing things a bit. You know what I mean? Because I like to, even if I'm streaming, I like to have a couple of tabs open here or there, and support, fellow streamers, even if I'm just giving them a lurk. So I don't know. Maybe I pushed the encoder a bit too much. I don't know. But yeah, it just seems to be, from what I can gather, in the little bit of time that I've had since Monday stream to now, as far as looking into it, and just trying to find apples to apples comparisons. It seems to stem from, I believe, graphics drivers. I could be wrong, but that's my initial thought, which would kind of explain things. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, if you don't need to update just yet, then yeah. I update because, like, obviously with streaming, I try to keep everything as updated as possible. That way, if two things. One, if some efficiencies are found, I can take advantage of those. Otherwise, if something's going to break, then, hey, hopefully I'll figure it out right from the get-go and I'll have a chance to fix it and go from there. But I know there's some people, like, for example, like OBS, like, they never update their OBS because of how they've got, I guess, their stream and everything kind of hooked up, that if they updated, it would, like, they would basically be forced to have to, like, reroute things and all that, and it becomes like a pain in the butt, especially if you have a lot of integrations. It can be a pain in the butt. Not just to manage, but just to remember, because it's hard, to find kind of like a one-stop chop shop, and the more that you add, to your stream, it just seems like you're just adding another opportunity for something else to break, or to interact with something else in a messed up way. So it can be a pain in the butt. So, yeah. So, interesting. So I guess that's kind of why I'm trying to find, ideally I'd like to find like a one-stop chop shop, like one integration to kind of do, I'd say 95% of what I need it to do. I'd be happy with that, because you're never going to find something that's like 100% that does everything, which is fine. I get it. But at least if I can find 95% in one thing, that's great. There we go. Do you ever do a convoy? I've done it once. I mean, they're okay. It's the problem is like I find like like some people have mods on and all kinds of stuff, and then you need to worry about mods, and sometimes you just be a pain in the butt. But I think I've done a convoy maybe once, maybe twice, just to check it out. I mean, it's okay, but like, yeah, like I don't know, like on it's how can I put it? It's just one of those things like on stream that like I think about and I'm like, do I want to do it? Do I not want to do it? So, and I don't know if you can do this event on it. You probably can. I'm not 100% sure. So yeah. I mean, if you've got a convoy going, I mean, I can probably join yours. I've personally never set up a convoy. That's why you're better off just taking optional mod and then stay local for them so it doesn't affect server. So wait, so if you okay, so you click optional mod and then stay local for them so it does not affect the server. Okay. Okay. So Kirksville and Kansas City. Sorry. Okay. Um let's see here. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. I don't know if my ISP will be good enough, but we'll see. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, host convoy, I guess. Okay, maximum players, Steam friends only, enable optional mods. So this is the one I want to click. Hide players in no collision areas. Okay, I don't know what that is. Force speed limiter. No, I don't want to do that. Enable collisions while in the menus. No, that's kind of rude. Enable collisions in service areas. No. Enable damage between players. No. Just mean. Session name. Okay. Let's see here. Bing, 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 bing. I'll do that. Session description. Okay, maximum number of players. We'll reduce that. And then, hold on. Let me switch screens here. Boom, boom. So we can set up passwords and stuff. Okay. And then we'll go back here. There we go. Okay. Okay, there you go. Sent that whisper to you. Okay. Menu chat, tab, game chat Y, quick replies Q, CB radio broadcast hold X. Okay. There we go. There we go. So now we're in. So I want Maryville to St. Joseph. $68. So Columbia's too close. Jefferson. Okay. There we go. Basically, it's only them that sees the mod. Okay. Oh, parking brake engaged. So right where I dropped off, I got the next pickup. Okay. So you're looking for A2 Cades trucking. Let me know when you get in. Or if you're jumping in. Ooh. Damn, that's a big trailer. And I can wait for you. Bada bing, 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 bong. Yeah, we'll be once games loads. Okay. Do you want me to wait for you on this load, or do you want me to finish this load and then grab you on the next one? Because right now I am in Kirksville. And we're going to Jefferson City. So I'm at Taylor Construction, I believe. Yeah, it looks like it. There we go. Probably next gonna need to buy a different engine. Oof. All right. Bing, 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 bong. You got all the info, right? Let me know. It's annoying. There we go. Good thing is these runs are short because I'm trying to keep it to like as close to the 100-mile minimum as possible. That way you knock these out quick. Put the speed limit on. We're at 65 mile per hour max. Oh well. It's all good. I thought I'd turned it off, but evidently turning it off kind of, well, what I thought was turning it off left it on. Or put it on, I'm not sure. Either way, the opposite effect of what I wanted, but it's all good. Doesn't matter. I'm used to it. Doing the World of Trucks contracts, you're used to that. We're getting rain. There we go. A little bit of a sunstorm. I like how they make the pavement wet as well with the rain. And they get the looks like the little bit of the rain effect off of the tires of the cars, which is nice. Apparently there's a mod you can get, it's called like Better Rain or something like that. Or more realistic rain. On my own. Damn it. Almost lost it there for a second. Gonna have to take a detour, and I'm like, no, we don't want no damn detour. Okay. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, just perfect, straight ahead. Bing, 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 bing. Okay. See here, external contracts. Okay, so we've done to Jefferson. So Jefferson to Columbia's too short. To Rolla's too short. Jefferson to Springfield. Yeah, we can do that one. All right. I got to make my way 45 miles to pick up the contract. And it's 100 and change. Good thing about these states being added is it reduces the amount of times that your drivers come back, or potentially could come back with no contracts. Because you've got another state worth of contracts that they can potentially pick up. When it's all said and done, I'd like to get kind of maybe one contract that goes from like the top left to the bottom right, or bottom right to the top left. Like a monster contract like that, like, you know, 20,000 miles or something like that. That'd be kind of great. I mean, obviously you'd have to do that on potentially like a multi-stream run, but that'd be a hell of a run to do. Nikes. Oh well, we'll pick up a repair. We had a clean run in Missouri till then. Oh well. You gotta leave a mark in every state, I suppose. Don't let this state be no different. When you stop, you're gonna have to give me the server number. It'll be easier to find you because it's struggling to find it. Okay. Give me a second. I'll pull up here. Oh, there's a repair shop here too. Cool. That works. This repair shop's off the beaten path. Okay. Let's see here. Oh. No. There we go. Okay. So let's see here. Where do I find that? Do I click here? Is that the session ID? Is that what you're talking about? The server number. Maybe that's the session search ID. Yeah, you got it? Okay. Okay. So yeah, we're going from Jefferson to Springfield. I guess you'll see the contract information. We're at Electrovolt Industries.
It's about damn time.
Just evil, Mrs. Cade. Let me know if you need me to wait here for you. I will. Bing, 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 bing. I did. I sent a whisper to you in Twitch. As soon as I set it up, I gave you I sent you the whisper. Oh, there you go. See, you connected now. So just waiting here. I don't know if it'll bring you like right where I am, or like when you first join, or if I've got to wait, or I know it being a new DLC, a new state, I don't know. All the convoys I've done before have been somebody else's setup, and it's already been like I guess not DLC, just like well, no, some of it was DLC. Yeah. Okay. But I'd been to the state before, so yeah, I don't know. Oh, there you are. I see you. See you on the map. There you go. So you're at the repair place just down the street, it looks like. So I'm just sitting here waiting. That way you can pick up the same contract. Or do I have to click share? I think I have to click share on it, don't I? Let me see. Wow, you got a ping. Oh, you should be able to pick it up for me, because if you click on the job interview, it'll tell you view and take same job. Okay, so you can do that. Okay. Okay. Long distance time. I'm just going through my drivers while I'm waiting for you to get your stuff. There's cargo, hazardous cargo. Hazardous. Long distance, just in time delivery. Yeah, bing, 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 bing. Fragile cargo. One more. Just in time delivery. No. Fragile cargo. High value cargo. This we're going to move to just in time. High value cargo. Fragile. Hang on, I forgot I'm not signing into World of Trucks truck. I'm gonna leave just to sign into it. Okay, no worries. Like I said, I'm just waiting on you, so I'm just doing this quick. Fuel economy's done. Okay, so we can go just in time fuel economy. Just in time fuel economy. So we'll go to just in time fuel economy. Just in time. Fuel economy. Okay, so we're good there. Okay. I'll wait for you to reconnect. Probably going to get bing bonged by ads while we're waiting for that. Yeah. BBDBs. Game's loading again. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. At least next time won't have to do it. It's all good. Well, I've known how to, like, I guess, somewhat set it up now, so pretty easy to set up. Bing, 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 bong. Oh, I thought I saw you. Thought I saw Yorkie. Okay, connected. So I'm just waiting for you to accept the job. There we go, ads are up. There we go. This dude rolling up in his Optimus Prime looking truck. You gonna yell out Autobots roll out? Why not? Oh my god, Mrs. Cade. I got Peterbilt. There you go. So I think we're stuck at 65 on this one. Yeah. give you a chance to catch up. There, I see in the rears. Oh, hit the wrong button. There we go. Wow. Lovely day out here. It's a perfect, English spring. Amount of rain I hear that comes out of England, just crazy. I think it's X for the in-game CB radio. I don't know if you can hear me on the in-game. Probably really confusing hearing it from the stream and then in-game as well. Probably like wholly delayed. Oh, the microphone's broke. Oof. I know the joys of kids. I used to have these Corsair Void headsets. Oh my god. My youngest, because it would have like the flip down mic. Like, oh my god. She kept like flicking it up and down and then moving it back and forth like this. And I'm like, you don't need to do that with the mic. And she broke the thing off and I'm like, and this is around when they first came out, so they were like $200 a pop, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, you're killing me. Yeah, after about, what, 2 or 3 of those headsets, I was like, yeah, no, we're just not doing that anymore. I'm like, you can get a dollar store one. I got a Yorkie here at my side. It's unbelievable. He's trying to get me to pick him up and drive at the same time. Okay, come. You're gonna kill me. There we go. Mrs. Cade's baby. Unbelievable. Thank God for cruise control. Yes, your baby. It's hard enough to drive and stream with, you know, two hands. Let's just make it super hard mode and do it with one hand. Because, you know, the suck pup here, he needs to be carried. Unbelievable. And this is it, he just wants to lay here. Like I'm his personal pillow. Yeah, I pulled out right in front of me. Yeah, I know. Oh, there he goes. Somebody called for him. I thought I heard you honking at something. Yeah, the AI can be pretty bad, the AI traffic. I think that's the only thing that I have left on is the AI traffic. If I turn that off, then it's just basically, you know, then it's just, you know, it's not really a simulator anymore, then it's just a racetrack. That's why I'll drive on the shoulder or drive around them. Let me guess, they pulled the old lane change in front of you? They're on the right and then they move to the left and then back to the right again? Like super quick? Yeah. Yeah, sometimes they behave. Other times it's like, like watching an episode of South Park. So let me guess, Mrs. Cade, you know, the baby just pranced himself back into the room. Ears flopping away. Being like, I was on stream. Na 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 na. Swear to God, that dog's got like more cameo appearances on my stream than anybody else. Yes, I was just busy. That's why he went to you. Yeah, of course. Oh, he came to snitch on you, rat you out. Okay. That's what it was. Mom's not giving me attention. Okay, I'm gonna go bother Dad. Yeah, okay. I see how it is. Definitely need to readjust your mirror. Yeah. I just figured out this has got to be odd. Driving on the opposite side of the road, I just thought, I'm like, oh yeah. Springfield. Yep. Oh, I forgot to ask you, Mrs. Kate, how is the that energy drink? The lemonade, if it was any good.
Yo, Duque! Pick up the phone!
Yo.
What's up?
Okay, so where is this thing? Is it through this gate? No, it's not through the gate. Oh, okay. Just on the side here. Oh, I'm gonna have to back up. Oh, no. Okay, well, we'll put it sideways. Come on, drive. Get me back to the drive thing. That way I can move out of the way so Life Gaming can drop his convoy off. Okay. Okay, so we did Springfield and Jefferson. Okay, so Springfield to Rolla is just like 2 miles too short. Joplin's too short. Springfield to Kansas, so we've already done that. We can do Springfield to Columbia. Yeah, we'll do that one. Okay. Gotta go pick up this contract. 45 mile to pick it up. It's not too bad. 20 miles already done. There are about 20 miles to go to pick up the contract. Not bad. Shoulders getting stiff now. Jesus. Shoulders getting old, folks. Sit there not even doing anything, and then your body starts to ache on you. Oh, this one's got a little security guard check thing. Okay. It's in the back of the building. Back of the building on the left-hand side when you get in. Yeah, you go through the little security gate, make a left, and it's all the way behind the building. I'll wait for you. Yeah, no worries. I'll wait for you. It's all good. Gives me a chance to order a coffee hot chocolate. people are like, what's a coffee hot chocolate? So basically, like, you know how like you're gonna do like instant coffee, so you do that, and then instead of adding like creamer, you add like hot chocolate mix. So it's basically like you're turning it into like a cafe mocha, but you got no creamer, no milk. Oh, I forgot to turn them off. It rained so much in my game that, like, yeah. The rain's kind of like a little nice relaxing thing. So I made sure to turn the rain frequency up. It's nice when you're driving. Oh shit, did I miss my turn? Yep. Yeah, that was my bad. I went to dodge the AI and then I was like, oh yeah, let me just keep going this way. And I'm like, oh shit, wrong turn. Okay. Up here and then on the left. You make the turn? Yeah, okay, you did. You're just a little bit behind, that's all. Okay. Biddy bing bong. Sedalia. But anyway, yeah, the coffee hot chocolate, aka cafe mocha, is pretty decent. The high beams on so I can actually see. Need that extra second or two of reaction time. Ugh. Oh no, now we're gonna get AI traffic. Damn it. Alright, it's only truck damage. We can deal with that. 14 miles to go. Columbia discovered. Gotta take this truck. There we go. Okay, just up the street. They're twiddling their wieners. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, Columbia. Jefferson. Done. Rolla? Can we do Rolla? We've done Rolla. All right. 246 to Cape Girardeau. Just trying to see if there's EPR to EPR to Joplin. And then from Joplin, I can do all the other ones. Yeah, okay. We'll do that one. 280 mile. Whoa. Am I in somebody's truck? Yeah. Oh, okay. Like, wait a minute. Am I in somebody's truck? Holy, that was a graphical error. That was funny as hell. We're just across the street. That was funny. That was funny. I just cut right across the grass. Just picked up the trailer. There's a little dip in there, but if you go fast enough, you can just go right over the grass. I wasn't too sure. No, I made sure collision was off just in case. I mean, accidents and shit happen, so I'm like, okay. I wouldn't want anybody to, like, you know, miss out on, like, full XP or full pay on a contract because of something, like, silly, like you bumped into somebody by accident, right? So, yeah, I made sure I turned that off. Right, and also the future proof, you know, you never know, right? I mean, there might be some people that want to troll, so they're like, oh yeah, let me just jump in there and, you know, smash their crap, and it's like, yeah, okay. But that was funny. Come out of the menus and I'm like, wait a minute. Am I in somebody's truck? Like, what the hell's going on here? Yeah, you can get 5 trucks and I believe it. I just didn't realize it would be like the exact same drop-off point. Like, I figured maybe it would be like to the right or left of mine. I didn't realize it was just like, you know what I mean? Like the exact same thing. Pretty cool. It was funny. Yorkie growls. Apartment. After this run, I'm probably gonna have to pick up fuel. Because I'm about what? Just shy of half a tank. Not too bad. Did a couple contracts. See, I don't mind the short, quick ones because you can just dust them off real quick. So if you're like starting out in this game and you want to level up and get cash quick, do like the quick short runs. Because I mean, when you're in the job searching thing, look for most money earned for distance traveled. A lot of people look for like just like the swing for the fences, look for like the big home run contracts, and it's like you're missing out on efficiency. Like, yeah, you might not make it in one big contract, but you can make it up, you know, in 2 or 3 small ones. Usually come across or come out in the end making more out of the 2 or 3 smaller ones than you do that one big one, just simply because time, miles, etc. Ooh. Wow. Oh, here comes the rain again. But yeah, I don't know what it is about this game, but like, trust me, after a couple hours of playing it like you feel like, especially if you're really concentrating on the road and, you know, you're trying to drive without causing accidents, etc. It's almost like you're literally in front of a wheel driving. Ooh, you start to feel that fatigue. I don't know if it's a psychological thing. Probably is, but it's kind of a cool thing, but a weird thing at the same time. And like literally, like, you probably watch 8 billion streams of people playing this, and you know, you're like, huh? They probably like juice up on energy drinks before they stream too. That way they're just wired on caffeine. They're just like, just totally like spaced out. Yeah, you do, right? Yeah. Oh no, I got rain now. I've had rain for a bit. Yeah, it does hit you after a while. Because it's odd. Like, I can play, like there's certain games that, like, I could literally, like, sit here for hours and hours and play and not feel tired. And then I'll sit here and do like this game for literally like a couple of hours, and then all of a sudden I just feel like well, that rain's really coming down now. I'll feel like literally like I just literally drove, you know, like 1,000 miles straight. Oh yeah, oh my god, it's coming down in sheets now. Like, imagine if I had the more realistic rain mod on. Holy crap. I mean, even without any mods on this, it's like, yeah. Ugh. Yeah, no, I'm convinced. People who play this like hours upon hours without like even so much as a yawn. Yeah, I'm like, no, these dudes have got like energy drinks like being fed to them or something. $190 milligram freaking energy drinks they're just going to town with. We're gonna get Twitch ads. Bummer. And the cool thing about this game is it's got it's almost like it's got like built-in internet radio. So you could like literally turn it on and it's like you're listening to like, I don't want to say like you're listening to real radio stations, 'cause, I mean, you're probably connecting to them in some fashion, but anyhow, it's interesting. You can go from like 80s rock to classical to Tex-Mex to news radio. I mean, it's just odd. But if you're ever playing this, like, just check it out. I mean, especially if you're not streaming, check it out. It's pretty interesting. I mean, they even have French Canadian radio. It was just interesting. I just left it on one day and I was just listening to it and I'm like, okay. Ask me to speak French and I'll be like, huh? But yeah, I can listen to it and oddly kind of make my way around what they're saying. Would be the Spanish crossover. You know, being Latin, of course. Ooh, it's a hot cup. Guess we're in a storm. Yeah, for real. The rain's lightening up a bit, but for a while there, it was just coming down like sheets. Uh, 86 miles to go. This one's a longer one because it sets up that I can potentially hit all the other places without having to really worry about, you know, it being too short of a distance. So I potentially could finish off the state event, you know, pretty quick. Without having to worry, like I said, about the distance of the contract, because you have a 100-kilometer minimum, or 100-mile minimum, rather. So if you're doing this event and you're doing contracts that are under 100 miles and you're wondering why you're not progressing, that could be it. That, and they have to be to and from cities in the state. So ideally, I just look for, you know, try to get 2-for-1s. Or keep the contracts within the state. Like going from one city to the next. Surprisingly, for only being stuck on 65 miles per hour cap on speed, we're kind of trucking along pretty decently. Like what, 36, 35 miles left now? Yeah. Oh, there's Joplin. Exit 15, okay. The worst part about the contracts is like usually like the last 20 miles. Holy shit, how did you get there already? Yeah, I must have taken a wrong turn, or you got a shortcut or something. Damn AI, see what I mean? Always the last 20 miles or so. Okay, it's just truck damage. Yeah, I don't get how you got there faster than me because I didn't see you pass me. Unless you took like an alternate route and it got you there quicker. Because I just followed the GPS. Maybe yours is set to the quickest route and mine's like just, you know, kind of set to go from A to B. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know how you got there before I did, especially like this far ahead. That's odd. That's definitely odd. You know, you can set it to easy braking in the menu or hard park. I just sometimes I'll choose like the hard, and then sometimes I'll just pick the easy one. It just depends. Okay, so we've done 6 of 12. So Maryville, Popular Bluff, Rolla. Okay, why did we finished? I thought I did Rolla. That's why I didn't select Rolla. Okay. Hmm. Okay, Joplin to Joplin. Joplin to Springfield. We did Springfield. Yeah. Let's see here. Pittsburgh, Joplin to Rolla. Okay, I guess we can. Or do I have to finish in Rolla? Okay, well, we'll just take this anyway. Because it says I didn't do Rolla, so we'll take it. Don't mind doing a heavy one if got it. Let me see. Because I'm just going by route length. I don't know if there's a heavy one. Let's take a look. Like I'm looking for those jumbo ones. I don't get how the cargo mass for this is 0. £77,500. Holy crap. Trying to see. I'm looking for the ones with the little kind of caution tape thingamajigger there. I'm not really seeing anything. Maybe they just don't have one here. I mean, because the heaviest I've seen so far is what? Just tonnage? I mean, I think this is the heaviest one at 7,800. Cargo weight. Okay, let's see. No, that's the lightest. Heaviest. Yeah, 7,800 is the heaviest. From Joplin to Springfield. Joplin to Springfield. Let's see here. Joplin to Joplin. Okay. No, it doesn't look like they've got anything really heavy because I'm down to like what? We started at 78,000. I'm down to like 33,000. I mean, if we're like doing the event at the same time. I'm looking. Oh, this might be the heaviest. Joplin to St. Louis. It's about almost 21,000 pounds. You've already started to just look on the next one? Okay. As close as I've got is 71,000. Or not 71,000. 21,000 pounds. But we'll check the next one. Where's the exit over here on the left? Because even if you start a job, you can still see all the other jobs. But nothing, no like mega heavy weighted ones. Like that guy trailer in front of us with the black with the red, and it looks like the lightning bolts on the side of it there. Should be pulling up to this guy soon. Yeah, this guy right here in front of me. That's the heaviest, and I think he was at what, 21,000 pounds. Car, get out of my way. What should you get, Mr. AI? Life Gaming's probably like, yeah, get him. Drive through him again. Hit him again. Bender, bender. That car got yeeted. Oh, I just yeeted him into the shadow realm. Oh. We'll pick this up and then I gotta hit the repair. Oh, that was great. Why is my trailer different than your trailer? Do we pick up the same job? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, it's a Kenworth. I thought that was a Peterborough you had. That looked like a Peterbilt. Okay, I gotta hit the repair just down the street on the right. I'm gonna go past you, hit the repair, and then come out. Down to like 13% damage because I yeeted somebody to the shadow realm.
Boy, 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 boy,
No
boy,
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 boys.
boy, 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 KYN, KYN, 大きな声でキューキューキュー。
Close! At 13% on that. Oof. Okay. How's it going, Jarhead? Alright. Now we can get out of Dodge. Weird spring, cold at night, not very warm in the day. Yeah, no, this weather's been off. I mean, shit, we had snow in April. I'm like, what the fuck? It's just odd weather. But yeah, no, I agree with you. It's just weird. Snow when? I think we had a little bit of flurries the other day. Like, I don't think anything like substantial as far as like accumulation on the ground. But yeah. Yeah, it's still raining in the game. I think what? In the last week or so? Not Yeah, I think it was last week. Because I remember going out somewhere with my father-in-law, like we were anticipating rain, and it was supposed to be like freezing rain, but then like I remember it was odd, like we just got in like just in time, like literally as soon as we walked in the door it like started. And I remember looking out the kitchen window and like just flurries. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, yeah, this is like April. But, you know, it being, you know, Canada, I'm like, well, you know, par for the course, right? You're used to weird ass shit in Canada. Yeah, last week we got a bit of snow. Yeah, I figured it was last week. I know sometimes like I'm like trying to remember fucking days, and it's just like everything kind of just blends and mixes up together. But yeah, in ATS I turn everything off. No traffic, no rain. I don't mind the rain. The rain is kind of relaxing. Right? And it just, you know, gives me a reason to turn on the wipers to try and keep me somewhat distracted. Because like I was saying earlier, driving this or playing this game and then driving like after a couple hours, like I swear it's a psychological thing. Like I feel drained. Whereas, you know, other games I could play for hours on end and no problem. So I'm firmly convinced that anybody who's playing this longer than 4 hours is like hyped up on fucking energy drinks. Like they gotta be like mega dosing 190 millimeter or 190 milligram what do you call it, shots of energy drink, or maybe they're taking like 4 or 5 of those 5-hour power drinks or whatever. Tomorrow we get snow again? Shit, no. How fast your wipers are going to keep your headache? Yeah. Oh no, I mean what the hell is with the traffic here? Like holy Jesus, I'm just bobbing and weaving there. Watch out when you're coming up here, Life Gaming. Holy crap. Dude, I literally just had to like serpentine through like that. Like that was insane. But like that's what I mean. Like I'm streaming, right? So like I'm here, right? But yeah, normally I would get up and like if I wasn't streaming I'd get up and walk around and kind of, you know, take like, you know, a 5-minute, you know, kind of stretch, kind of break. But yeah, but normally like if I'm doing this, like I'll have like a clicker game as well running in the background. So what I'll do is I'll tab out, you know, do a couple of the clicker game things and then like tab in. So like one of those games is kind of like if you're on Steam, it's like Shop Titans. I know, but you know, it's just one of those ones you can click and you don't have to be like, you can almost AFK play it, right? So, you know, I can have that in the background kind of just like while I'm doing something else, just to keep, you know, the mind occupied, so that way I'm not like, you know, doing one of those. God knows I've probably screwed up a bunch of keyboards doing that one. have a bottle of water or something, and then all of a sudden you pass out, but then when you wake up, you give that just that, your body just twitches, and you end up knocking your water bottle all over your keyboard. Yeah. That's happened a few times. Not good for keyboards, nor is it good for your pocketbook. I wouldn't recommend it. Wouldn't recommend it. Trust me, trying to reset my sleep pattern has just been such a pain in the butt. I'll get it set, and then one little thing will set it off, and then it just takes forever to get it going again. One bad night of sleep, where I don't get a good night's rest, yeah, that'll just screw it all up. Because then I'll be tired and I want to sleep, right? And I'm okay. And then it's almost like you get a second or third wind, and then you're just wired. And then that's usually, you go until you're just, yeah, your body just shuts down on you and you're exhausted. Then it's okay. Some nights, honestly, that's how I pass out and fall asleep. I just go, and then my body usually gives up and says, okay, yeah, you're done. Off to bed, whether you want it or not. One of those things. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot to pick up gas, and we started and I got it repaired, and there was the gas station there too. Good call, I wasn't even looking. Fuck. I'm sitting here just going do blabbing away. I don't know what that traffic was about, but all I could do was just kind of warn you about it coming up, because it was, dude, that was insane. So how are things with you, Jar? What's new? What's exciting? Oh, I will say that the person that I told you to talk to, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but yeah, I've noticed a change. And I've addressed it before with them. But, yeah, I don't know. I gotta turn off my wipers. Off. This guy's waiting forever to move. There we go. I couldn't go around him. I was already stopped right behind him. So this car in front of me just kind of parked there. But yeah, speaking of that person, Jar, I've noticed a change. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it is what it is. I would still talk to them about that concern that I told you to talk to them about, because I mean, they need to know about that. But I don't know. just overall, I can say I've noticed a change, and I don't know if it's just that individual or that community, but it's just, yeah. Alright, for shits and giggles, let's see. Yep. Oh. All right. So 5 more cities to go. Let me see. Maryville, Poplar Bluff, St. Joseph, St. Louis, and the Cape. Okay. You wanted a heavy one. Okay. Let's see. Do you mean just cargo mass, or do you mean like those special delivery ones? Because not clicking on anything, like just opening up the market, it's 70,000 pounds here, but that goes to Texas. And we want Missouri. There's what, 5 left. So Jefferson, we've done. Little Rock. Okay, this seems to be like the heaviest one, 19,200 pounds. That's still within the where we need to go kind of thing. Good night, Mrs. Cade. If it's for the next one, go for it. Okay, cool. Give me a second here. Let me give a shout out as well. There we go. There we go, Jarhead. Give you a shout out. So, folks, if you haven't yet, please give our buddy Jarhead a follow. It's a fellow streamer, and he's a good dude, and he could use the love and support and all that good stuff. Okay, 20 miles to pick up this one. Hopefully we'll find a gas station on the way. Yeah, there's a gas station there. Okay. Perfect. Pick up some fuel, some petrol. Whichever terminology you want to use. Go-go juice. Whatever it is. The lithium crystals.
KYN KYN 大きな声でキューキューキュー
No worries, Jar. Okay, there we go. We pick up some fuel here, and then we can hit right back up on the road. $3.26 a gallon. Oof. It's less than $1 a liter. But yeah, Jarhead. Shoutouts are, you know, they're free. They, you know, just like follows, you know. It's just a way to, you know, spread the love, right? Like, my thing is like, okay, if I know, you know, like somebody's coming in that streams and they're good people, like, yeah, I'll give them a shout out. Like, why not? Doesn't take no skin off of my back. Doesn't hurt me. Doesn't bother me. It's a good thing, right? I mean, you play it forward. Like, I don't like, you know, like, it's one of the things I don't know if it's streamer etiquette or whatever, but, like, there's some people it's just like, car. Ugh. It's like you gotta, like, almost beg for a shout out, and it's like, fuck, dude, like, you know, like, I thought, you know, I was cool people to you. But it's like, okay. I don't know, like I said, I've seen a lot of changes in things recently, and it's just like, okay, you know what? Whatever. I'm gonna be me and they're gonna be them, and that's it, right? At the end of the day, that's what it is. I bet you that threw you for a loop, eh? It's like, what the hell? Welcome to Walmart. Get your shit and get out. Is go-go juice gas or coffee? It depends. I mean, I guess it depends on what you're fueling. It could be both, I guess. Because I guess if you pull up to a gas station, I guess you could get both. A cup of coffee and gas. So yeah, go-go juice. You could do that, yeah. Oh, somebody missed their turn. Went round the outside, round the outside. Doo, doo, doo. Guess who's back? Shady's back. Tell a friend. I guess, I guess tonight is, or today's drops are the last of the spring token drops for what? I thought they were supposed to give out like some extras on the weekend or something like that, like our one weekend. I don't know if they did or not, but I just remember you had to tune in Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the drops, and then there were supposed to be like extra weekend ones, but I don't think they ever did them. Like as far as tokens, but I could be wrong. Pull in for inspection. Yeah, no, we're not gonna pull in. We're gonna go right on through it. Because way stations are just a suggestion, my friend. Because fries and cheese make sense, Monesty. I need more channel points. Dude, I'm dreading the day that somebody redeems Exodia. I'm like, oh my fucking god. The chaos. My luck is it'll probably be after like a ginormous raid, and then, you know, like somebody will hit it and I'll be like, I'll be like, all right folks, it's been fun, but thank you, have a great day. And they'll be like, what? We just got here. And I'm like, that's Exodia, power of the forbidden one. one thing, you know, like I'll have to, you know, stand 10 toes down on that one. Can't chicken shit or back out of that. Fuck, watch it be somebody huge too. Imagine like a Kai Cenat raiding me. Oh my god. And then somebody hit Exodia. I'd be like, no. I'd be like, no. There's a special ring in hell for you, but alright. Thanks folks. It's been fun, but you know what? Somebody called down Exodia. I think that's the only channel point redeem I have that I'm probably fearful of, to be honest. Oh yeah, end stream, yeah. No, I'm not stopping for the DOJ. What's that? Oh yeah, Exodia, the forbidden one, yeah. I think that's the only one. But luckily everybody just redeems on sound alerts to bing bong me to hell. I gotta come up with a couple new ones and some new subscriber cheers. Change them up a bit. Like, I mean, I'll probably like keep them like made, but like just swap them from being active. You know what I mean? Just to change it up a bit. There's a couple of them that you know don't really get used as much anymore, so I'm like, okay, well, give me a chance to kind of come up with some and throw it on, because normally, you know, like the cheers I have are like for bits, so you know, just to give subscribers a little extra, a little way to kind of, you know, give back to them. I give them their own little set of cheers and stuff like that, but yeah. So how many more on the list you got to do? I've got, I think, 5 cities. I think this one will leave it down to 4 cities after that. If anything, I might do one more city, depending on how long it is. Because I mean, you got till the end of June to do this event, but I wanted to kind of, you know, stream something, you know, a little different tonight, because I know since I got back it's just been PanzerKamp mostly, which is fair. Like, I mean, they've been really extremely patient and reasonable with me as far as CC program. So I mean, you know, they're very, very respectful and decent people. Which makes me want to work with them that much more. You know what I mean? Like, they could have like really, and rightfully and fairly so, like just, you know, kicked me while I was down. But no, like they surprised me. They, you know, like, hey, don't worry. I mean, you know, we know you got your ISP problems going on and all that, but you know, just let us know when you're back, and you know, stuff like that. And you know, I had even suggested, I said, okay, well, like, if you want me to step down as a CC, I understand and all that. And they're like, no, you're good, don't worry about it. Just, you know, take care of what you got to take care of, and you know, you'll be back soon enough, don't worry about it. And I'm like, okay, you know. But definitely definitely have to tip my hat to the level of respect, you know, compassion and willingness to work with me, and work through the issues I was having with my ISP and not being able to stream. So I mean, it speaks volumes of their character, and you know, like it's something I don't forget. So I want to pay it forward to them as much as possible. You know, and I really, really hope that the game is really successful. You know, they're good folks. They seem to care about the product. They seem to care about gamers. You know, like it's good all around. So I'm really rooting for them, and I really hope that, you know, PanzerKampf kicks off. I really do. I enjoy playing it. It's a tank game that I can play literally, and I've said it time and time again, for hours, and not, you know, win, lose, or draw, not really get stressed. You know, compared to like other games, it's like, fuck, a half an hour in and you're already like, oh, is it over yet? And it's odd because, like, you know, those of us who play it, or who have played it and streamed it, you can definitely tell there's a difference in performance that you experience streaming it versus when you're playing when you're not streaming. I don't know, some people, I guess they get a kick out of stream sniping. It is what it is. I mean, I don't give a shit. I mean, if you want to stream snipe. I don't care. But like, just, you know, fucking stand 10 toes down on it and just be like, yeah, okay, that's what I'm doing. All right, cool. You know, I don't mind. Just be straightforward about it. I get it. It's like, okay, it's kind of like a badge of honor. You want to, like, you know, do your thing. It's like, all right, well, you know, how about you, man? Go ahead. So this is 100 miles even. Okay, so we can take this one because it's 100 miles minimum. So we'll take that because that's just on the cusp, and that'll get us. And we're at the same place. Okay. That works. Our next job's here, Life Gaming. Ooh. Yeah. The whistle of death. Yeah, I almost smashed into the wall there. Yeah, I don't agree with what Wargaming has done to their CCs. It just. You're just loving that poi poi. Get me wrong. I told Mrs. Kate everybody wants their ling ling. OneGen 1989, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Feel free to pull up a chair. chillax and join us. No worries, no worries. I don't know if you've been here before, if you've been lurking or whatever have you, but I'm A2K, Canadian streamer. Multi-stream different games. Yeah, I'm a CC for a tank game, Panzerkampf out there. Free the poi pois, yep. No, new here? Oh, right on. That's cool. We like new people. It's good. Oh, Twitch is gonna Twitch. I'm the real, not the Klaus. Klaus! Twitch is gonna Twitch. So we're gonna get ads in about 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Do apologize, folks. But hopefully they're like a band-aid. You rip them off and then we're good for an hour without them. So we're presently playing American Truck Simulator, doing the Missouri event. And I think we're, what, a couple cities left? I mean, we'll have till June to do it, but a couple cities left. And then, yeah. I stream, was it Panzerkampf mostly, because I'm a CC there. I've streamed, you know, this, the Division 2, Helldivers 2. I've done Dave the Diver. I've done tons of different games and stuff like that. So I've got a YouTube channel where I put up pretty much all my past streams. So if there's, you know, a particular game that you might have wanted to see, it might be there. God, I've got streams from 2022 up until now. You know, funny moments from the streams, like clips, we'll put them up, stuff like that. Love watching this game, it's relaxing. Yeah, I was just commenting like how literally when you're playing this, like, yeah, it feels like you're driving for real after a while, and then you're just like you're sleeping and driving at the same time. Fried peanut butter and bologna sandwich. Oh, bologna. Fried peanut butter and bologna. Well, it sounds gross. Don't get me wrong. It sounds gross, but I can see how it can work because you have the sweet from the banana and I guess the salty from the bologna. So that could work because that'd be kind of like a salted caramel. Yeah, that could work. That could work. What did Elvis eat? Fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches? Something like that, yeah. He had some weird thing. Yeah. Gotta get that contract, make that money. Yep. Fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches. Yeah. Well, peanut butter and banana, that's kind of like, oh, back in the day, I remember, you know, jeez. That was like what we used to give kindergarten kids, you know, like kids going through like, you know, junior JKSK. You'd give them like, you know, a little cracker, put some peanut butter on it with, you know, a banana slice, and that was kind of like snack time, or apples and apple slices with peanut butter. That was before the world got all crazy and everybody got all allergic to fucking even air nowadays. What the hell is this AI truck doing in front of me? Like, literally, look at this. He's just going from lane to lane to lane to lane. But yeah, Elvis has had some weird. He had some weird tastes for sure. But I mean, I guess back then, I mean, shit, Elvis was about as big of a star as you could be. I mean, so. I mean, I don't think there's anything that guy could have done that somebody wouldn't have been like, yeah, that's a good idea, go ahead for it. You know? I don't think there was ever a no or you know. I just don't think no ever entered the conversation. I'm sure if he wanted to go to space, they probably would have helped him do it. We're only 2 minutes out. At 29 miles, 28 miles to go. Liverwurst, marshmallow, and sardine sandwiches garnished with a banana. Oh, like what the? Oh, just no. Just, oh. Now, see that I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but shit, missed my turn. Life Gaming got it. But yeah. No, I holy shit, that car came by quick. Yeah, no, the sardines, I couldn't do that. Yeah, took the wrong turn at Albuquerque there. It's all good. We don't believe in road rules around here. Yeah. We can make it work, we'll make it work. There we go, back on track. 6 miles to go. So, just oof. Arrival time 3:44 is what he's telling me. Either that or prune juice and vodka. Tastes like. Where are you coming up with these weird ass freaking mixes? Like, did you go into like, I don't know, weirdrecipes.com or something? Like, what the hell? You just like researching Fear Factor stuff? Like, just ew. I gotta do a security check. Oh, okay, passed. That was quick. I had prune juice and vodka already. Oh. Just. I don't get why you would. But, I mean. Oh, came a little bit too much. There we go. 7 and 12, not bad, yeah. Ooh, 1,000 points away from supposedly, I guess, getting to the next level. So I'm 9 out of 12. So what do I got left? I got Maryville, Popular, Bluff, and St. Joseph. Let's see. What do we have? Popular, Bluff's there. St. Joseph and Maryville. See if we can get Popular Bluff from here. Maybe if I type it. Huh? Okay, I guess we can't hit Popular Bluff from here. Maybe St. Joseph and Maryville. Okay. Where are we? Where are we right now? Are we on St. Louis now? Is that where we're at? We at? Where are we exactly? Rock thing. Okay. Rockport. Okay, that's where we're at. Rockport. No, did not one. Joplin, we've done. St. Louis to St. Louis, no. St. Louis to Rolla, we did. St. Louis to St. Louis, no. St. Louis to Jonesboro, no. Let's see if there's a better one. It's a Popular Bluff, right? Okay. So if not that one, then I'll just take this one. It's the longest one and we'll just get it over with. Just double check. Let's see here. Bum bum bum. Okay. Yeah, there we go. What's with the rain? Yeah, this will be the last one. Just looked over at the clock and I'm like, "Ooh." Yeah, so this will be the last run. Pick this up and this will take us 376 miles, so this will probably take us about a good half an hour. I want to finish before midnight stream. Midnight my time, that is. Okay, let's see here. Can't find a quick travel to there or from. Yeah, where we're at right now. Hopefully you found it. I tried to keep it in the same location so we didn't have to travel. It worked out. $375 miles. 6.5 hours in game. Yeah. So I think we'll get there in under an hour. Ooh, thunderstorm. Okay. Yeah, it shouldn't take us that long to get there. We're making pretty good headway already. Bing bong, bing 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 bong. So Jen, is there do you play this yourself, or is there any particular games that you do play? I'm assuming you're a PC gamer. I mean, do you do console games or? Is there anything else you enjoy beyond American Truck Simulator? Mostly cozy games? Okay. I've done stuff like Palia before. Usually, like I'll do games like that. Like if I'm doing like a super late night stream and I can't sleep and I'm just gaming, and you know, I'm like, okay, well, I'm gaming. I'm like, okay, whatever. And sometimes I'll just pop the stream on because I'm like, okay, I'm here anyway. It's quiet, and I'm like, if anybody tunes in and watches, it's a miracle. But you know, I'll play stuff like that, or I'll just turn the stream on and just play and not really focus on the stream, which, you know, I guess isn't good in case anybody does tune in. But usually at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning my time, most people are just like so if anybody is tuning in, I'd be surprised. Yeah, anything that isn't too stressful. Yeah, right on. Well, I mean, it depends on your term, your definition of stressful also. Like for me, like Panzerkampf isn't stressful, you know, but it's a competitive game. And then like World of Tanks, to me, that's just stress inducing. Like that just induces like rage in me at times. And there's other times where I can play it and I'm A-okay. And I've played it off and on since 2011. So I guess it's time of day, if you will. Time of day, time of week, time of month, time of year, quarter, you know, decade, whatever you want to throw in there. Next time I think we should take the back roads. We'll get to see more scenery. Yeah, I guess if there's back roads to take. That'd be nice if they had that option in your GPS, like to set it to like back roads to get to your destination. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know if we can set the GPS to that. I've never done it. I've just kind of set it to whatever it's set at. I can't even remember. I think it's just standard. I don't run mods on this. I would say for the most part, I don't want to say 100% because I mean my memory's probably not what it used to be, but I can fairly say about 99.9%. Any game I'm playing, there's usually I don't have any mods on it. One, because I mean, if there's mods, great, you know, each to their own. But if I'm highlighting a game or playing a game or showing a game, you know, I want people to see kind of what the baseline experience is going to be for them. You know, because the worst thing is like I see some people, for example, they play World of Warships, and I've seen some mods on there that make the graphics just look unreal, like just ridiculously realistic. And I'm like, this does not look at all like the game does when I boot it up and play it. So I don't want people to get that misconception. I mean, it looks nice, but I don't know. For me as a gamer, I don't know. I kind of like to see, okay, this is what you get, and this is what you could do if you wanted to do it. All right? Because you could always tinker around with mods later on, but I'm like, okay, let me see what out of the package, out of the box looks like, and what that experience is like, and then, you know, I'll base my decision off of that. And then if I want to experiment and go and do other things, then yeah. Set to best default. Yeah, so that's kind of what I've got. But I mean, you never know with mods or maybe just the standard in-game settings. Maybe you can set it to, you know, back roads or scenic route. Because I will say, like, graphically, I think the devs have done an amazing job with this game, considering how well the graphics are done and how optimized the game is. Like, you don't need, like, you know, a $5,000 graphics card to play this game and have good graphics and enjoy it. Like, you don't need like a super monster computer to do it, which is nice. Like, nowadays I don't know, maybe I'm old school. I miss the old style of games where, you know, it was more inclusive. Like, you didn't need to be the top of the barrel, you know, top of the tech tree kind of person to enjoy a game. Like, you could go with, you know, whatever you had and play it. Nowadays, like, games come out and they're so unoptimized. I mean, by the time when you start playing them, it's like, oh yeah, you need a 5090. And then like a year later, it's like, oh yeah, no, you can get away with a, you know, a 1060i. And I'm like, what? Simply because they've optimized it and reduced the strain. And it's like, well, why couldn't you do that from day one? But it's today's day and age seems to be like, you know, like news. You know, who gives a shit whether it's right or wrong? Just rush it, be the first one, have it out. Even though, like, Cyberpunk, No Man's Sky, Anthem, I mean, the list is long, but you can pick a bunch of different games that rushed, and, you know, some were never able to recover at all. Luckily, there's a couple of cases that did. I think No Man's Sky's, I mean, I don't think it'll be as big as it could have been, but I feel like they recovered quite well. Same thing as Cyberpunk. That DLC, I think is Liberty City or whatever, I think that saved the game, and gave the devs time to kind of, you know, get their feet back underneath them and you know, kind of get the game back on track. Will it be as epic as you know, that first trailer drop and people thinking? No. I mean, case in point, Battlefield 2042, that trailer dropped and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, that is how you fucking make a trailer. I'm like, they had the Motley Crue Kickstart Your Heart. You know, they put in a throwback to a move that was done online in one of the earlier games, and I'm like, this is just chef's kiss. I'm like, this is how you make a game trailer. I'm like, you don't need this COD, you know, let me put every superstar in there, you know, every celebrity to sell my game. It's just like, boom. And unfortunately, they couldn't deliver. Because, you know, they rushed it and it just wasn't finished. But it got finished pretty quick. Which is unfortunate because I felt like it was a Battlefield that was needed. It was a game that was needed to save that genre, and just, it's unfortunate. Like, at least in my opinion, they shot the bed on it, and it's too bad because I've been a Battlefield fan since Bad Company 2, back on the console days. Like, I used to play competitively, you know, like esports competitive. I was doing SOCOM 2, US Navy SEALs competitively. back in the day. I'm dating myself now. So I think after SOCOM 3 or I think SOCOM 3 just kind of went downhill after that, and then Battlefield came out, and then I think Hardline came out, and that was kind of like, oh, okay. Hardline came out and kind of just, I don't know, for me, just kind of, it was a turn off from the series. And I tried a couple here or there in between, but it just, I don't know, it just failed to recapture, what we had in Bad Company 2, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4. Like, I used to watch on YouTube, was it Battlefield Friends? And they had one episode with the USAS, the automatic shotgun with the frag rounds, and I'm like, yes. I'm like, that was so me. That was so me when I was playing that game. And then, just to go from like that kind of greatness to where it is now, it's kind of like, oh, how the mighty have fallen. I've just got a small mirror mod in. Yeah, I mean, like, it's quality of life, creature comforts, I don't mind. Hardline has just got worse from there. Oh yeah, like, I mean, it just, like, for me, like, Destiny 2 was like, oh, the amount of hours I sunk into Destiny 2, like, just ridiculous. Like, oh my god, I remember literally I was doing Star Trek Online, then World of Tanks, and then World of Warships, and I was like waiting, like with bated breath for World of Warships. Like, I was just all in. At one point I had every premium ship in the game, and then they started fucking nerfing ships, and I'm like, yeah, okay, no, I'm out. And they started screwing around with the game, and I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm out. Just nep. And I said, yep, that's it, this wallet's closed. Like, to this day, the amount of money that I sunk into Star Trek Online is stupid. I won't even tell you. It was ridiculous. Probably similar to Destiny 2. Within a ballpark figure, I suppose. But Destiny 2 was just, it was great. Like, to me, Forsaken was just like, when they massacred my boy. Like, oh my god, did that, like, for me, when you seen the Ace of Spades, drop and hit the ground, like, oh, like, to me, that was like the moment in that movie Glory, after, Denzel's character got taken out, and Matthew Broderick's character got taken out, and everybody in the background just got that battle rage and just went on. I'm like, yeah, like, that was like our moment in the community. Like, it galvanized the community, and it was kind of like, okay, we're all going for that same goal. Like, Aldrin Sov, he needs to go. And, like, I mean, in the most horrific way. And even in the way we, spoiler, even in the way that we got him in game, it still didn't feel like it was enough. And then after Forsaken, it just kind of just kind of went to shit after that. Then they brought out sunsetting, and then that just, yeah, sunsetting I think killed it for me. That, and then all the content that came out post the Activision separation. Like Shadowkeep, I kind of gave them a pass because I'm like, okay, it's their first DLC, they're on their own. Okay, we'll give them a pass. Like, I can't, logically, I'm like, okay, I can't hold them to the same standard. Like, they don't have as much, how can I say, like, muscle under the hood that they had back when they were with Activision, right? So I could forgive a little bit. But then it just got worse. And I'm like, and then it just got to the point where I think it was Lightfall came out. And I was like, okay. I'm like, son of a bitch. The one thing that I said that would get me back in the game, I'm like, you motherfuckers did it. I'm like, all right. Fair play, Bungie, fair play. So jumped back in, and then I don't even think I got to, I don't even think I finished, was it Act 1, Act 2 of the new content? I was just like, yeah, fuck this shit, I'm out. Like, they've got Heresy now, and it's just kind of like, yeah. I'm just like, just stick a fork into it. Like, you know, at this point, it's like, if you've ever loved Destiny, just let it die right now. Just kill the game off, bring out Destiny 3, and call it a day. But yeah. It is what it is. It's meant to be a battlefield, not cops and robbers. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see, where's this one gonna go? Yeah, we'll do this one. We got time. Did I cut too much? Yeah, I cut way too much. There we go. Don't worry, I got a bird's eye view, right? There we go. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't see on the maps. I didn't know how long you were gonna be, and I'm like, oh, that looks like a pretty fair, easy drop in. So I was like, okay, we'll take that one. Did you drop yours off already? Best thing about having the dev cam, right? No. 66 all the way, right on. Okay, folks, I think I'm gonna pretty much call it here. We're gonna raid out. Let's see here. Who are we gonna raid? Bada bing, 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 bong. Yeah, we're gonna raid a World of Tanker. I know who we're gonna raid. We'll go say hi to her and her wonderful community. So thank you everybody for coming by, especially the new followers, people just lurking, chilling, all that good stuff. So thank you. Stick around for the raid. We'll get this going. They got some drops going on, and all that good stuff. If you haven't yet, please give us a follow and a sub on our YouTube and Twitter. And of course, if you aren't yet, come over to Twitch, smash the follow button, make sure your notifications are on and all that good stuff. Honestly, thank you, folks. Couldn't do this without you. We stream regularly Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. Eastern at least. Knock on wood, all things considered, and hopefully, if we're good to go. Yeah, Life Gaming, thank you for the convoy, dude. That was definitely fun. I appreciate it. Everybody for coming by. Thank you so much. Honestly, yeah. So enough of my internet beggar talk. You guys know what to do. Smash all the follows and all that good stuff. And we will see you guys on our next stream. But stick around for the raid. Get your channel points. Then you can use them when you come back next time and bing bong me with sound alerts and all that. But in the meantime, thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to kick this raid off. We're going to go over see BW Blackmoth, who is playing World of Tanks presently. So she's got some drops and stuff like that. So make sure you get your drops and all that good stuff. Thank you, everybody. And until the next time, stay frosty, stay chilled, and we'll catch you on the next one. Friday, I'm not sure what we're going to stream. Maybe Panzerkampf, maybe this. Maybe Helldivers. I don't know. We'll see whatever floats our boat when we go from there. But come on by anyway. You never know. It's always fun just to kick your feet up and relax. So until the next time, as I said, take her easy. Love you guys all. Thank you. A2Kate is out. Have a good night. Good night, everybody. 16-20 miles driven tonight. Oh my god. Yeah, buddy. That's where we're going in case you get lost. See you guys there. Take her easy. Cheers.